writing for a couple of websites, all hip hop games, just writing blogs about, my day-to-day crap. And I got bored with that, so I tried to do something different. So I came up with this thing called Is It Me, where it was just like talking about random things, subjects related to hip hop. But then I kind of branched out. Once I started writing them on Facebook, it was more about, anything that was going on. And the comments from people got me really just constantly blogging and writing more things. So the random thoughts just became a little bit humorous, and people was like, you should write a book. And I thought about it, and I decided to do it. And the whole marketing behind making it a bathroom book, I don't know where that came from, other than sometimes I read in the bathroom, and I just figured it was something totally different from anything other rappers were doing. Most of them do novels or gangsters, tales about their lives, things like that. So I just tried to do something different that was funny and catered to me. That the people said they were reading the stuff every time I put it up, and to make them laugh or whatever. So I just thought it was cool. So that's why I started MondayRamble.com to kind of promote the book and get people, tuned in and ready for it. And I did it. I'm excited. Well, it became a process of, like, everything just goes on my phone, man. Like, whenever I'm out, anything random, I just throw it in there. Being that I had MondayRamble.com, it was like every week I had to try to come up with something to talk about, and I put a lot of those in the book. But then I had to write other stuff that wasn't going to be on the website, so that content could be exclusive and make people want to purchase the book. So the writing process was, every time I think of something kooky or weird, I just throw it in, throw it down, and then put it on the computer and edit it. I think the editing process was probably the most strenuous, like making sure the grammar and all that was I probably missed some things in it, but that was like the toughest thing, just working with the publisher, getting it right. Shout out to Jen and Red Hat Publishing. But yeah, the writing was just a constant, ongoing, just getting thoughts out. And it's a book that you could pick up in any chapter and just read. It's not like a continuous story or anything like that. So I don't know. This is the number 2 book, so I might do a number two book and keep it going, depending on the response and the numbers. If I can get it in like Bed Bath & Beyond and Walmart and stuff like that, I definitely will keep it going. I probably have to take out some of the racy topics of like porn and things like that, domestic violence. But other than that, keep it going. This one in particular was inspired by Jerry Seinfeld. I read Sign Language back in 2006. Somebody gave me the book, and it was a small book of just a lot of his stand-up. And reading it, even though I saw some of the stand-up before, I laughed. So I was just like, this is good. And it was a bestseller, and it was smaller than this. And I was just thinking, like, I'm not a comedian, but I have random thoughts, and I also have an audience of people that already pay attention to what I do and what I write. So he was inspiring. And also Jack Handy from Saturday Night Live has a bunch of deep thoughts books, and his dry humor and his funny quotes definitely inspired me to want to brighten people's day like he did for me. So I wrote a pilot for a sitcom that I'm currently still working on getting shopped to agent. Other than that, I probably wouldn't do a novel unless it was something sci-fi, something real left field. Outside of that, I'm working on a how-to rap book, which is, it's like a blueprint for the next generation of the youth that want to learn the basics of composing a song and composing verses and just breaking down everything that goes into songwriting. And that'll probably be next. And that's it. Maybe a children's book as well. That's about it. Once you choose that this is what you want to do, it's really important to just plan when you want to release it, and just be diligent. Like, you know, this started with an idea in my head, and I started hitting up agents with query letters and telling them, you know, who I was, how much fans I was reaching. And I got some responses, but it wasn't until a friend of mine that works for Kensington Publishing told me to get my name up. And the way she said it, she was just like, it's no better way than to have them come to you. So I decided, that's when I came on MondayRamble.com, and that's when I got people on the site, you know, responding and leaving comments and feedback. And once you do that, it's like the numbers speak for themselves. You know, you got site visits, you got hits, and that makes you a viable, credible author, or somebody that says, hey, this is something that I can do. I can move these units. So if you out there and you got an idea and you want to put out a book, like, just get your audience. Like, find your audience yourself and never stop. Like, just make it happen. Yeah, this is Sha Stimuli. Terrell, what up, man? Y'all know what it is. Bookbandits.com. All the things you need to know about these authors doing it right now. I'm one of them. Happen to do hip hop. Also wrote a book. #1, #2 book, man. Shout out to Book Bandits. Y'all know what it is. Yo.
Look, sometimes I feel like I'm falling. The same time I feel like I'm soaring. Feel so confused like I'm poor, but I'm balling. Heart getting dark like the night, but it's morning. Rap was exciting, but